So I'm making a really stock standard mayonnaise here, which means I want about a tablespoon of lemon juice and about a tablespoon of water. Let's put this one here. Okay, so that's my basic setup there. Just gonna combine that, kind of kickstart that emulsion at the bottom. Now, I'm gonna pour all of my oil in on top. Normally, this would be a terrible idea for mayonnaise because the oil would overwhelm the emulsifiers. But using my stick blender, I can blend it really quickly and then slowly bring it together. So I've cut those oil particles up into the liquid. You can start to see this emulsion forming. And now I just slowly tilt it up, draw the oil down. No. Didn't make it. This container is too big.
Do you need some help, Joel?
Yeah. I've split my mayonnaise.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
How did you split your mayonnaise, Joel?
Well, the catch with this is you've got to draw that oil down really slowly. And this jug is actually not the, you know, you can get those perfect cylindrical ones that fit exactly in this. This jug is a little bit too big, so the oil got drawn down too quickly. And now I have an emulsion of oil in water instead of water in oil.
Can we save it, Joel?
Well, you can save it. If we get another egg yolk. Brilliant. Do you want to get me an egg yolk out of that?
Jeez, I've got to have everything for you.
Yeah, as long as you're here. And I'm gonna use that for my.
Oh, what are you using that for?
I'm gonna put it in here. So the reason this went wrong is that this container is just a little bit too wide. So I got too much oil in my mixture early on. Fortunately, okay, we can pop that in there.
Has anyone ever heard the saying, a good tradesman never blames his tools?
Yeah, but it doesn't know anything about chefs, does it? Let alone scientists. We blame our equipment all the time. So what I can actually do now is I can restart this. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to start whizzing it up, and then Ben is going to pour that oil in on top.
Oh.
Well, we're going to relock it again. All right, ready? Bring it. Perfect. So this was meant to be a science lesson of the really quick mayonnaise. Ended up becoming a science lesson of how to save a mayonnaise. You can see that this has now come together beautifully. You might just need a tiny bit of whisking to finish off that last bit of oil there.
So you needed some more emulsifier.
Yeah, well, and the catch with the mayonnaise is that once you've turned it into a water in oil emulsion, once it's split, you can never turn it back no matter how much you whisk it, basically. You have to start with a pure emulsion again, go back to your egg yolk, a little bit of liquid, and build it up from the top down. But certainly a stick blender makes that much easier to save.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
So I think that's actually a good little lesson that if you do split your mayonnaise, it can be saved.
Absolutely.
Just start from scratch.
Yep. Just, and take that same liquid, you don't have to throw out any of that yolk or oil, and just pour it back in instead of your oil. And this, of course, is a beautiful base. You can add whatever you want. If you want some garlic, you could add some olive oil to finish it.
So what was in this one again? I wasn't here at the beginning.
So really,
I wander off for 5 minutes and you go and split a mayonnaise.
Hey, what can I say? I like my experimentation. This is a really simple one: lemon juice, water, and mustard, and the oil, and of course the egg yolk as the emulsifier along with the mustard.
Nice. It's a nice thick mayo, mate.
It's a nice thick mayonnaise.
Yeah. Considering what we had before, which was basically a runny slush.
And this shows you this is the same mixture. It's that in this case you had water in oil. You had basically oil, so it was runny and oily. This one, it's basically water, and so it's that sort of nice mouthfeel. It's not greasy in the mouth.
Well done.